who knows? It's totally up to them being happy. Um, we don't know anything for right now. I'm sure he would call me up and tell me, and I haven't heard anything yet. So
The Kelce universe is balancing heartbreak, football chaos, and tiny humans all at the same time. First, Taylor and Travis pump the brakes on wedding plans, choosing to sit with their feelings, real life, and what Travis's NFL future actually looks like. Then Travis opened up about retirement after the Chiefs' Super Bowl loss, admitting he's firmly in his "let me really think about this" era, while fans collectively hold their breath.
I know everybody wants to know whether or not I'm playing next year, and right now I'm just kicking everything down the road.
Next up, all that uncertainty is creating a little tension for Taylor, because life after football isn't just a job change, it's a full-on identity shift. At the same time, Kylie Kelce is getting emotional watching Wyatt head off to kindergarten, while Donna Kelce keeps the family brand booming with podcast buzz, billboards, and star-filled appearances. As for Taylor and Travis, they've officially hit their first real "okay, now what" moment. Instead of sprinting toward the aisle, they're slowing things down and actually thinking it through like adults, which honestly feels almost suspicious. The energy right now isn't wedding bells and Pinterest boards. It's deep conversations, quiet pauses, and some serious life math. They're both 36, both incredibly successful, and both realizing that love matters, but timing matters just as much. The marriage talks didn't vanish. They just got put on pause because there are some big unanswered questions hanging in the air, especially around Travis's NFL future. After that brutal season-ending loss, Travis was reportedly feeling pretty deflated, the kind of emotional hangover that doesn't disappear with a beach trip or a motivational pep talk.
Honestly, I've been just focused on trying to win football games, man. I'll let that be a decision that I make with my family, friends, the Chiefs organization, when the time comes.
Their relationship, which took off during Taylor's record-breaking Eras Tour era, has been moving at lightning speed, with fans basically planning a summer wedding in their heads. But now, instead of red carpets and VIP dinners, they're facing real-life curveballs. Any summer ceremony plans are firmly in the "we'll see" category and are directly tied to Travis Kelce's final decision on football, which is expected sometime around March.
I got so much love for this team, this organization, and the people here. So I'll spend some time with them and go through exit meetings tomorrow and get close to the family and figure things out.
People close to him say he's weighing way more than just whether his body can survive another season. This is legacy stuff, lifestyle stuff, and the big "what does my fall actually look like" question. After 11 years in the NFL, all with Kansas City, 3 Super Bowl rings, and stats that read like a Hall of Fame resume, insiders say Kelce knows he has nothing left to prove. Over 1,000 receptions, more than 12,000 receiving yards, and 80 touchdowns later, the receipts are very real. Still, walking away isn't easy. That Super Bowl loss hit harder than he expected, leaving him sitting with that familiar postseason sting that doesn't magically disappear just because you're successful. Instead of making bold promises about next year, Kelce is reportedly taking the slow lane, using the offseason to reset, recharge, and actually listen to what his mind and body are telling him. Friends say this isn't indecision. It's an intentional pause, the kind that happens when you know one decision can flip your entire future. He's leaning into conversations, not timelines, and prioritizing clarity over fan expectations. The retirement rumors may be loud, but his inner circle says he's tuning out the noise and giving himself permission to sit with the uncertainty. For now, there's no yes, no, just a very deliberate "let me breathe." And in a league obsessed with instant answers and hot takes, Kelce choosing patience might be the boldest move of all.
It's going to sting. I know everybody wants to know whether or not I'm playing next year, and right now I'm just kicking everything down the road. I'm kicking every can I can down the road, and I'm not making any crazy decisions.
And while Kelce is giving himself that much-needed breathing room, the ripple effects of that internal tug-of-war are starting to show up in his relationship with Taylor. The conversation around Travis has quietly shifted from game plans and playoff runs to something far more personal and, honestly, much heavier. After years of living in neatly scheduled seasons packed with training camps, late-night film sessions, and constant Super Bowl pressure, he's now staring down a future that doesn't come with a playbook. That kind of uncertainty has been messing with his head because football hasn't just been his job. It's been his identity, his routine, and his comfort zone, all wrapped into one intense lifestyle. People close to the couple say Taylor isn't worried about whether Travis can still dominate on the field. She's more focused on how he'll handle the emotional whiplash if that chapter really closes. Insiders describe her as deeply supportive, but also very aware that stepping away from something that defined your entire adult life can leave a strange silence that no amount of success instantly fills. She reportedly sees endless opportunities waiting for him beyond football, but she also understands that purpose isn't something you download overnight, like a new app. That mix of hope and concern is where some tension is said to creep in, not dramatic blow-ups, just the quiet stress that comes with massive life transitions. Travis hasn't been avoiding the topic either. Those around him say he's been openly acknowledging how heavy the decision feels, especially as he weighs his physical recovery and whether his body can realistically survive another long, punishing season.
Every season ends for me. I put my feet up and I just be a human.
Yeah.
Just being a regular human for a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, and try and figure out what I'm going to do next.
Part of him still loves the grind, the chaos, and that adrenaline rush only football can deliver, while another part is clearly worn down and craving some real clarity. Even inside the Chiefs organization, there's patience and understanding. Leadership knows what he's capable of, but they also know timing matters just as much as talent. And while Travis is stuck in his own life after football brain scramble, the Kelce household is hitting emotional milestones of its own, just on a smaller scale, but no less chaotic. Enter Kylie Kelce, fully channeling every parent ever as her daughter Wyatt officially starts kindergarten. Kylie is riding that classic emotional roller coaster that begins with yay, learning, and somehow ends with wait, my tiny human is leaving me every weekday forever? She's reportedly been caught staring off into space, wondering if she packed enough love into Wyatt's backpack, because apparently 5-year-olds have absolutely zero chill when it comes to hoarding random summer artifacts. Sources joke about backpacks bursting with wooden watermelon wedges, Play-Doh that's basically spaghetti at this point, and toy cars that have clearly lived a full life. It's basically a mystery loot box every morning, just slightly stickier. And Wyatt isn't doing this alone. Kylie's other daughters, Elliot for Bennett, 2, and baby Finley, for months, have been running their own summer operation, crafting, coloring, and collecting enough random gadgets to open a tiny daycare gift shop. Kylie has been executing full-on backpack extraction missions before the school bell rings, separating actual school supplies from what can only be described as prehistoric Play-Doh fossils. She's balancing excitement with low-level panic because school is now officially real school, not the cute little pre-K world she'd been surviving. On top of that, summer camp made its debut this year for the girls, which in Kelce terms means 3 to 4-day mini adventures where the kids burn energy and Kylie and Jason finally catch a breath. And of course, while the family manages tiny human logistics, Travis's schedule is always looming in the background. Sources say Kylie is quietly plotting future family outings to see Uncle Trav in action, even though 8 p.m. Monday Night Football starts aren't exactly toddler-friendly. So Sunday matinees it is, cheering him on while the girls probably sneak Play-Doh into their backpacks again. Kylie is fully embracing the chaos with humor and love, treating every backpack explosion and camp drop-off like another wild parenting adventure. Between emotional kindergarten moments and planning Uncle Trav's cheer squad appearances, the Kelce house is basically a sitcom in motion, complete with tiny humans, emotional meltdowns, and an impressive amount of snacks. This is family life at full throttle, with no pause button in sight. And just as the Kelce household juggles tiny humans, questionable Play-Doh spaghetti, and summer camp schedules, the grown-up Kelce world is humming along with its own chaos and a little bit of glory. Enter Donna Kelce, flexing the family brand like a pro. She's been sharing updates on Travis and Jason's podcast escapades while the boys navigate retirement rumors and post-NFL identity questions. New Heights isn't just a podcast, it's basically the Kelce brothers' lives in audio form, a mix of banter, celebrity guests, and behind-the-scenes access to 2 NFL legends who refuse to hang up their cleats and disappear quietly. Apparently, even Matt Damon stopped by recently, and Taylor Swift made a cameo too, popping into Hyper Album while keeping tabs on Uncle Trav's post-game vibes, adding another layer of star power to an already buzzing show. Each episode seems to pull in more listeners, turning casual fans into full-blown Kelce loyalists who tune in not just for football talk, but for the unpredictable, laugh-out-loud sibling chemistry only these two can deliver. Meanwhile, Donna has been leveling up in her own lane, landing a reality show spot on Peacock's The Traitors and lighting up Times Square with billboards that practically scream Kelce domination. Not one, but 2. One for her own show, and another celebrating the New Heights Kelce Clubhouse, the online merch hub tied to the podcast. She's basically turned Times Square into Kelce Central, and if you squint just a little, it feels like the entire city is rooting for the family.
It's a tough thing to navigate. If my body can heal up and rest up, and I can feel confident that I can go out there and give it another 18, 20, 21 week run. Talk to a few people in the facility already, having the exit meetings and everything, and they know where I stand, at least right now. And there's a lot of love for the game that's still there, and I don't think I'll ever lose that.
Massive new news. We're launching the new official destination for New Heights merch, including brand new exclusive collabs with some outstanding brands. I'm wearing this hoodie.
The billboard even features Travis and Jason side by side because apparently nothing screams family brand quite like two giant faces staring down unsuspecting pedestrians. It turns every passerby into an honorary member of the Kelce Hype Machine, while also making it very clear who's really running the show behind the scenes. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.